my hope is to be with Adam forever. That is what I want.
And again, last thing I want to say is this. Well, not last thing, but I think I asked this, but wait, so Lena, which sex was better? Because you haven't had it. Sorry, Jason was the first dick you've had, right?
You know what? Let me say something.
This nigga Adin is like a fucking middle school. Well, I guess he is like 20 or something, 21 maybe. But it's like, damn, nigga, like you're having a stroke trying to get this question out, bro. Trying to ask her whose dick is better, her husband's or some BBC. Like grow up.
I ain't going out tonight. I'm just gonna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room.
Yep. Today we're watching Adin Ross introduces Adam22 and Lena the Plug to Andrew Tate. Why? Because he's a gremlin, bro. There's no other reason to do this other than to create turmoil. And honestly, I don't think it hurts anybody. It's given Adam clout, obviously, from the GOAT himself. GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any affiliation or nothing like that. But from the GOAT himself, man, Andrew Tate, the king of clout, most Googled man. Let's get into the video, man. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Hey, Lena.
Hi, guys.
Do you hear me?
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you all. Hello.
Lena, Adam, we can't hear you. Lena, this is my friend. I don't know if you've heard of him before. His name is Andrew Tate.
Never heard of him. She knows. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. Yeah, good.
Lena, I could see you you have a black microphone in your face.
What the, like, what are you doing, bro?
Andrew?
We have to be very careful with this conversation, and I'm going to explain why.
Adam's mic is not working.
Because it's very nice to meet these two people, and I've never met them in real life, and I believe in being respectful to everybody. That's who I am as a person. I believe in treating everybody with respect, and even if we're going to have an interesting conversation, we're going to have disagreements in this debate, perhaps,
Look at
that
this.
might evolve.
Look at this nigga, bro. Is this gonna hit? He's really doing this shit for the content, man. What a guy.
I'm not going to sit here and insult anybody. That's not who I am. So I know what you're trying to make me do, Adin. You're trying to make me say something which could be deemed offensive, and that's not what I'm going to do.
I'm not sure.
We're all individuals, and we can all make our own choices.
We have a lot more in common than we have separating us, because believe it or not, the Matrix has been out to get me too. So
has it?
Adam, you are the Matrix. Let's not do this, okay? Can we not do this?
How?
Bro, they've been trying to cancel me for years. All kinds of made-up sexual assault bullshit and everything under the sun. The same exact playbook that they've been using to try to take you out the game. So you may disagree with some of our sexual proclivities, but believe me and Andrew Tate, we're victims of the same struggle. Shout out to Tupac.
Chat, he didn't put up the fist. Chat, he did not. He said, we're victims of the same struggle. Holy fuck.
And I think once you get to a certain level of fame and influence, every single man's going to be hit with this. I mean, the reason Adin hasn't been hit by it is because it's just so unbelievable. Everyone knows Adin's fucking full of shit.
I literally have, though, bro. I got canceled like 30 times, bro.
Like, on purpose. You did that shit.
What, for hanging around with chicks? They said you like had sex with a girl or whatever? You got sexual assault?
No, nothing like that. Thank God I haven't had that.
What I mean. Yeah, because everyone knows you're not getting laid, so that's fine. But when you're an actually high status male, it's pretty clear.
Why you
that happens.
Whatever, bro. Cool.
And so it can't be true.
Yeah, you know, I be feeling like Adin sometimes. You know, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my happy-go-lucky exterior. But, like, niggas feel like it's cool for me to be the butt of the joke. And I'm really not that guy. Like, I'm not that guy. Like, you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not him. You can find somebody else for that shit. But, yeah, that's definitely Adin. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe he's just accepted that as his character or something. But, yeah, he's the joke. You know what I'm saying?
Say again, sorry.
I know
trans girls.
I know girls who have fucked Adin, so I don't think that's totally true.
Oh my god.
What? How do you...
Oh my god. The wording on that after Adam said trans girls, that shit really caught me, bro.
You know this.
I know all about you, Adin.
Tell me all about Adin.
Bro.
Word.
Hey, what is this,
He's
bro?
out. I know like 10 trans chicks that Adin fucked.
Alright, see, now people are gonna believe that shit. It's not true at all. Come on, bro. You know that's not true.
Adin.
Andrew, I swear to God, I've never fucked a trans girl before. All my life, and I never will.
Let me tell you all a story.
Bro, listen. I want y'all to know, man. It's nothing wrong with having sex with transsexual women, okay? They are women too, okay? I want y'all to know that. I don't know if y'all know, but transsexual women are women too, all right? Just ask anybody in Atlanta.
I was living in Thailand. And I must be the only man who lived in Thailand because I was fighting.
This nigga Andrew tells every story like, well, I was about to say like he's narrating. I guess technically he is, bro. But he's like, when I was 15, I was a national kickboxer. Like, damn, nigga.
So I lived there for 2 years. And I lived there, and I must be the only man who lived in Thailand. I've never paid for sex, never slept with a prostitute, none of the weird shit. So I'm living in Thailand. And I had this Russian girlfriend, and then she went back to Russia, and I was a bit lonely, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try and get myself a new girlfriend. And by coincidence, the same day, I met this beautiful Swedish girl, and she was backpacking. And I met her, and I went up to her and started saying hello, blah, blah, blah. We agreed to go for a drink that night. After talking to her, I was walking home.
You noticed her Adam's apple.
This transsexual, who must have been about 55, 56, had a couple teeth missing. Some man, clearly a man, I don't want to, misgender, clearly a man, but was a transsexual, was walking across
I don't want to misgender
the road from me, and he/she pointed at me and said, "Hey, I can tell by how you walk. You have a big dick."
What the fuck?
And I looked back at this transsexual and thought, well, I'll take the compliment. And I said, yes, that's true. Thank you very much. And I continued on my walk. That was the end of the
wingman.
story. Until 9 o'clock rolls around, I get on my motorcycle. I go down to this bar to meet this Swedish girl. I'm sitting there. I get drinks on the table. She turns up 20 minutes late. And I'm sitting there with the Swedish girl. And after an hour and a half of drinking and enjoying each other's company, I'd already kissed her twice. I was due to go back to her house because my house was a dump and she had more money than me. And we're going to go and stay at hers. When the transsexual walks in the bar, and in front of the entire bar, she walks in and points to me across the bar and goes, "Big dick." And the entire bar stops.
What is
and
she
looks
saying?
Big dick. She said big dick.
And the entire bar stops and looks at.
You know, there's something I have to say about Mr. Tate. Everyone here is encapsulated by his story. We're all listening intently, you know? God damn! Anyway, we're all listening intently, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to see where this story is going. All of the focus is on him. Like that's power, chat. That's power. Shit. Y'all can't even get y'all parents to listen to you.
Her, the old transsexual with missing teeth, and then looks at me. And I tried to explain for the following 10 minutes to this Swedish girl that I've never slept with this person. I don't know why she says I have a big dick, and I've never been with her, and I don't know, and I just saw her on the street. And she didn't believe me. She went toilet and never returned. That's a story from when my lonely night in Thailand. That's true, and it completely happened.
You never give a ladyboy a shot?
I've never given a ladyboy a shot, no. Am I missing out, Adam?
I went to Thailand when I was like 19, 20, and the ladyboys are out there. And some of them, even back then, this was like 20 years ago, they were doing a pretty impressive ruse. Like they looked like more of a woman than a lot of women that I know. So
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
I've seen a ladyboy kick the fuck out of a dude. It was a really interesting sight.
Chat, give me questions to ask. What a content gremlin.
He was saying some shit to her, running his mouth, and she literally fought like a man and beat the shit out of him. And it was pretty interesting to see. Heels on and everything.
All right, can I just address the elephant in the room? Why is nobody talking? Yo, so Lena, you just finished. I heard the video's going crazy on Pornhub. You guys crashed it.
Why are you so autistic, bro? Not even to be offensive, you know, because that's clearly his disability. Like, to address the elephant in the room, can y'all let these people have a normal conversation, bro?
It's on my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So, Adam, if you don't, I'm sorry, Andrew. What happened was this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you heard Andrew. They did a video. Basically, Adam and them, they're married. They've been married for a while. They have a beautiful family. And basically one day, they decided to. Basically, Adam said, "Hey, hun, You can go ahead and get a BBC by this guy. So they had a big black cock insert her puss, and
Was not in the video.
and that's
True.
pretty much what happened. And thoughts, Andrew?
Well, I think I mentioned this on one of my previous podcasts. I said that I wouldn't personally do that,
Bro.
but it's not my personal preference. But I want to make something clear. I'm really careful about what I say to people. I don't want to insult anybody. That's not who I am as a person. If that's their personal decision to make, then they can make their own personal decisions and do as they please. I'm not here to sit and say they shouldn't do it. All I can say is that I wouldn't personally do that. That's not something I would allow my woman to do. But perhaps I'm missing something. Maybe you can tell me why I'm wrong.
The thing that the most important piece of context that is missing is the fact that we already had been doing porn for, I mean, maybe 5-6 years, or really since the very beginning of our relationship. And, you know, she is 32. She is a mother. Realistically, she's not going to be doing this forever. But we decided that it made a lot of sense for her to, you know, seize upon the moment, the fact that she's still got her youth about her, and slurp up a black cock for the fucking paper, man.
He liked it. He liked watching the video.
Yeah, I was kind of turned on by it. I'm not gonna lie.
So my question would be, so,
At least he can be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really cannot knock this, dog. You can say, oh my god, Adam is this, Adam is that. He's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? It's like calling somebody. It's like calling. Oh, I'm on kick. Oh my, thank God. It's like calling somebody fat, bro. Like, okay, if they're happily fat, you know what I'm saying? And my body, I was about to say my body, my choice. Body positivity, you feel me? If they're like, okay, and I am fat, you can't win.
sorry, one more time. Lena, right? Correct? Lena?
Lena, yes.
Lena, do you think that you have an emotional attachment to this man now, or like you literally wouldn't care what happened to him? Let's say, heaven forbid, something, I don't know, he got locked up and went to jail or something. Like, would you care, or would you literally have zero interest in him as an individual?
Feel for him as I would feel for like almost anyone I'd ever met who went to jail, but like, no offense, Jason, I see you as like a male sex doll.
Wow.
Like, you were just...
No emotional attachment to him whatsoever?
No, this is where I have my emotional attachment.
Okay, well then, if you
W answer, chat. W answer. She's cooking, bro. I'm saying she's cooking.
if you're capable of keeping that divide, then I'm not here to insult you. And the reason I don't insult people, I also want to make this very clear, is because
I'm kidding.
maybe it's just the life I've lived. But I think the internet has fucked the world up. And I think one of the ways it's messed the world up is that everybody's constantly running their mouths. And the world I'm from and the life I've lived, if you insult somebody, it's you have to be prepared to defend that opinion. And I know people who have run their mouths and end up getting shot for it. And I don't like to sit around and insult people unless I have a genuine beef with them. So I'm not here to judge you or your life. I can just say that it's not something I would personally do. Well, if you feel like you have no emotional attachment to the guy, I think that's...
Hold on, because Adam is about to go on some tangent probably. Like, there's going to be a back and forth here. I personally completely understand where he's coming from, bro. Because if you really think about it, Chad, like, when you're beefing with somebody, it's beef. You don't just... Only on the internet do you just insult somebody for no reason. Like, if you do that shit in real life, you're a dicky, bro. Like, you're a dicky. Who does that? Like, in real life, you see a nigga, oh, that nigga can't dress. What's, like, get off his meat. Like, why are you worried about that nigga outfit? How about you worry about your fucking GPA? How about you worry about some holes on your dick? How about you worry about your bank account? How about you worry about where your father's at? How about that? Damn.
It's a good thing. I think your heart should be in one place.
Andrew,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Objectively, you could definitely beat the shit out of me, but one time I was hanging out with the UFC fighter Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and he pulled up some old Andrew Tate kickboxing matches and was showing me them and did a pretty good job of making the point of this guy can't fight, which I am not in a position to judge, but I have had that experience where a former UFC champion has basically told me about what a bitch you are, which I don't agree with. I'm a fan of the Top G. I like everything that you're doing out here, but I think you and Donald Cerrone need to settle this in the squared circle.
Well, that's the thing about fighting, right? The thing about fighting as a sport is that everybody who watches it goes, this guy can't fight, or everyone at home who's never even fought says this guy can't fight, or the other fighters.
Hold on, chat, cause I'm really like that, so I'll be able to tell. I can assess his you know what I'm saying? I can very well assess his capabilities. You know what I'm saying? My power scaling is out of this world.
This is not a sport to me. I don't enjoy it. I hate training. I hate fighting. This is I was born for this. I have no choice. I'm in there to kill. That's it. Pain. That's all I know.
What about your last fight tonight? What's going to happen?
I don't care. Put someone in front of me. Put someone in front of me. That's all I have to say.
Best of Andrew Tate, bro. What the hell?
Wendell's his own man, and he listens to Wendell, doesn't he? You find it very hard because it's a different sort of style to what Tate usually fights, but he has.
Ooh.
Good body shots from Tate, nice. Good combination. He's rock hard, isn't he? He is. Old term. Good speed from Tate there with his hands. But don't be fooled because he's 43 years of age, is not fit. He is fit, isn't he? He is. Extremely.
I don't know what's. Oh. This feels very amateurish. He's just really leaving his lower body open. It's like every time he look, if you see here, he throws a 1-2, gets kicked in his like, you know what I'm saying, his side. It's good. Oh wow. Easy open. I mean, yeah. I guess they traded, and this nigga's still up on the ropes. Damn.
Now Wendell's gone in the heavyweights and never been wobbled. Standing toe to toe with him. I'm absolutely mesmerised by the performance so far. It's great.
Ooh, damn. It just really don't feel like fighting. Like this feels like wrestling. And he's really not throwing them hoes.
That body shot, great body shot.
I was like, I don't. Ooh, 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 damn, ooh, damn, ooh. Ooh. He almost rocked the ref. Oh, yeah, that's enough of that though.
Say this guy can't fight, which is why as a fighter you constantly feel like you have something to prove. Even if you win 100 fights in a row, there's always going to be someone out there who says you can't fight. I'd like to think that my record stands for itself. I've had 88 fights. I've had a bunch of fights, a 4-time world champion. I fought a bunch of rules, including MMA, and I did my very best, and I won a bunch of titles and made some money and beat a bunch of people. And of course, there's always going to be someone who watches me and says I can fight. There's a bunch of videos that say I can, and there's the odd idiot who says I can't. But I'm very happy with who I am in my career and what I've achieved, and I'm very confident in my.
I mean, 4-time world champion is really all you gotta say, nigga. 1-time world champion. If I was once the world champion, I could clearly beat your ass. You feel me? World champion, like the champion of the world in my division. Stop it.
My abilities, so it is what it is. And as for
You're
Cerrone,
delusional.
I've heard of him. Didn't McGregor finish him pretty quick?
Wait, Chad,
I believe
is
so.
he a good
I'm
fighter?
not
Yes or no?
100% sure. But either way, we need to settle that score at some point. I just want to throw that out there. But
I don't know if we do. I don't know if I need, because, and this is something I want to make clear as well. I don't know if I need beef with people on the internet. I see a lot of this. I see a lot of people constantly beefing each other and all these arguments, etc. I don't need any of those things.
Hold on, wait. Before he even says what he says, this is like something I was just thinking. Real niggas like me and Andrew, you know what I'm saying? Real get money guys. You feel me? Hold on, I gotta write that down, bro. Fucking get money guys, bro. Fucking GMG. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all might say it's corny now, but wait till I put that shit on the shirt. It's gonna be a new favorite phrase. But yeah, niggas like me and Andrew, like, we don't really gotta beef with nobody. It's like, what's the point of beefing anyway? Like, yeah, they could set up this whole fight. Then bro gotta do all this training. Then they actually fight. Win or lose. What did I could have been using that time way better, bro. I could have been getting to the bread. You feel me?
I'm fighting against the judicial system. I'm fighting against the most powerful people in the world trying to silence me. I have enough battles in my life. I don't have time to be fucking tweet beefing with some dude.
Let's see.
If he has a problem.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I just be chatting. Like, sometimes I just be saying shit, and it's like, I don't even know what I be talking about. I just be talking, bro.
with me, he can come to my house. He knows where I am. Everyone knows where I am. Until then, I have no problems with anybody. So as for Cerrone, if he thinks I can't fight, then if he wants to tell me to my face and kick my ass, he's welcome to try. And I strongly believe he would regret that decision. And that's as far as I need to take it.
Right. So your brother Tristan was in my DMs, like really sincerely trying to convince me that I had made a very grave error, a massive mistake as a result of having let my wife shoot with another man. Myself personally, having been, a couple weeks removed from the actual incident happening, I don't really feel like I made a mistake. It feels like some pretty regular.
Cause again, bro, I think it like a regular dude, bro. I won't even say regular, cause y'all gonna misinterpret what I mean by that. Thinking like a sane person. I wouldn't even say that, bro, for real, but shit. Thinking like me, bro. Fuck it. Thinking like me personally, bro. I couldn't do that. Like, it's like thinking about getting cheated on is one thing, but letting yourself be cheated on, bro, that's just kind of weird. And okay, you could say it was for content, you could say it was for the bag, bro, but at the end of the day, like, here's my thing. I like to think that I'm very conscious in a lot of aspects of life. So it doesn't matter what type of monetization you attach to the act. It doesn't matter if there was a camera crew. It doesn't matter if somebody was back there with a boom. It doesn't matter if there was a whole director. I don't care if it was a $5 million set. At the end of the day, my wife still fucked another dude and probably enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? You would have to be somebody that just doesn't value sex like that. Like, and although it was only once, you can probably get over it, I just don't know if I could ever let that go. You could call it insecurity if you want, bro, but I don't know. It's just, it would at least make me uncomfortable for a very long time. And then to just have sex with her right after that, it's like, whoa. Whoa. But they're married, so it ain't much you can do.
And
they
I
have
was a little
a
bit
kid.
jealous at first. It's kind of a weird feeling knowing that your woman was in the arms of another man, even
Yeah,
if it was
like,
only for a few hours. But it's interesting. You don't seem like you have as much of a real like moral issue with the act itself.
I mean,
Well,
morally,
I can
that's
give you my
another
opinion
discussion.
on why I wouldn't ever do it. And I think the reason I wouldn't ever do it is because I believe that a man and a woman have a connection between them. And I think that connection is solidified by sexual exclusivity from the female's part. And I believe there's an energy cord between.
From the female's part.
And I think that once that's broken with another man, I do believe there's a degree of the connection which is damaged. And I think that when the relationship is...
I'm sorry, chat. I'm clicking. Pause it. She chewing hard as a motherfucker on this gum, boy. Let me tell you. She is chewing the fuck out this gum, bro.
Part, and I believe there's an energy cord between. And I think that once that's broken with another man, I do believe there's a degree of the connection which is damaged. And I think that when the relationship is good, perhaps you will not feel it. But when the relationship is bad, or when arguments start to happen, or you start to get on each other's nerves, you might notice a slight difference in behavior. Because I do also think that once the seal has been broken, I'll give you an example. The 4-minute mile was impossible to achieve, they believed, until one man ran the 4-minute mile, and then a bunch of people ran the 4-minute mile. So once the seal's been broken, for example, let's say your wife's sleeping with another man, the idea of sleeping with another man is not as intimidating as it once was. And perhaps the idea of sitting through an argument or sitting through a rough patch in a relationship and continuing to try to work it out, as opposed to just jumping on a new man, it might be less appealing than it once was previously. So I believe, personally, if my woman had already slept with another man, she's more likely to just give up on the relationship and sleep with another man again in a rough patch. That's my personal view.
Facts, chat. No.
Say again?
Why would I mean, I've never cheated on you, like, even in the lowest terms of cheating, like responding to a DM from somebody or anything. Like, I've never done any.
Sorry, Adam, this little leg rub is not it.
Of that. Everything in our relationship has been out in the open.
I wish I could see the chat so
like
bad.
all my messages with the person that I worked with, I was like, hey, just so you know, like, these are the messages. And like Adam has fucked about 200 women in front of me, and he cheated on me. So like, you know,
Adam, that's terrible.
Remember though, chat. Remember though, he said from the female.
We all got our issues. Hey, let me just tell you, about a half hour ago, I was laying on the floor in the adjacent office with a large Italian ass shaking on top of my face. She does this thing called Brazilian face sitting.
he almost died.
It's going to appear on onlyplugtalk.com, which is our weekly podcast where we interview and then fuck a different girl every single week.
Oh my god. It's not even like, because I really might just be hating, but at the same time, bro, the plug is crazy. Like the shameless promo, like, but you know, that's what you should do. So it's like, I'm really not even tight. It's just kind of crazy. Like, imagine I need to really be in spaces like this so I could be like, make sure y'all click that link, cause we dropping new teas on the site. I'm saying, like, some crazy shit though, but like for him it's actually relevant, so it's even greater marketing. Like, fuck. Actually, I do this. Catch me, just catch me. I actually do this, dude.
And this girl was really cutting off my ability to breathe. And when I would grab her ass and try to move her ass off of my face, she would grab my hands and hold on to them so that I wasn't able to escape. And Lena was involved. She was giving me head during all this. And so, I don't know, like, do you feel like that affects our connection at all? Because after having you shot with this guy, I can kind of understand why that shit doesn't matter to you, because you and the other guy, it don't really matter to me at this point.
I think it's, well, my personal view is that it's very different for a woman than it is for a man, and I think that, and I hope I'm wrong.
I don't know why you said the other guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know, bro.
If your relationship reaches a rough patch, perhaps the idea of being with another man will be more tempting than it once previously was, because the seal's already been broken. That's my personal view. I don't, with all due respect, care what you want to do with your own relationship. If it makes you happy, it should make you happy, and that's fine. And it's your decision to make. It's not my decision to make. I'm just telling you that I wouldn't do it. I can give you admiration for a degree to how well you've dealt with the pressure, I guess, or the hate or the backlash. I mean, you've handled it pretty well, which I guess is good. Not a lot of people can do that. So I have to give you some degree of respect for that. But I guess you expected all that before you made the decision to do it, right?
Yeah, I did. And I mean, I've caught a lot of flack because when you first commented on me on the Tucker Carlson show, I left an Instagram comment that said, if he's the top G, I want to be the bottom G.
Adam, that just wasn't what you thought it was. Like, that shit did not. Bro thought he was eating.
So I do want to extend an invite that if you were ever interested in doing your first ever double penetration scene, that
oh my god,
that me and Lena, I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like,
yo, dude,
would he be a suitable candidate? Would you? Can I tap him in?
I don't know. No.
Can I tag him in? And now it's just like, it's cool for them, but it's so weird for me personally, because now it's like, oh, we're the people that have sex with other people. Like, Adin, you want to film a shoot? Andrew Tate, you want to film a shoot? Hey, can I tag Bruce, drop him off in? You know what I'm saying? That shit is just kind of, I don't know, bro. So Illuminati trying to work though. Check him out.
He looks built.
Oh, yeah, can I fill in real quick, Andrew? You know,
you're out. Aiden, we canceled you. You're not in this conversation anymore.
Damn.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Andrew. Andrew, would you double penetrate her, bro? Would you do that?
All together, is that chill?
There's absolutely 0% chance of that happening. And it's not because Lena is particularly unattractive. It's because she's married to Adam, and I have no interest in degenerate, pointless sex, and I have no interest in making a spectacle of myself or even just involving myself in anything which I deem to be overall haram and pointless.
Yeah,
it's just not
and
I'd be interested in.
pointless.
There's not a single amount of money on the planet you could pay me to undertake. So
Shout
thank
out to
you.
all who's not doing double penetration.
Every time he speaks, bro. But you know, it's really Adam. Like shout out Adam, bro. Shout out Adam22. If it wasn't for Adam, we wouldn't have No Jumper. Honestly, coolest podcast in the world. Really, when I really think about it, I don't even care that he did this anymore. I take back everything I said about you, Adam. I damn near forgot about No Jumper. Even though it's being hard promoted. And you're him. You know what I'm saying? So I really, you know what I'm saying? The X interview, the Lucky interview, the Polari interview. I'm saying, did Chief Keef have a No Jumper? Hold on. The motherfucking the Boonks, the Doo-Wop Kings, the motherfucking no. Oh yeah, they did have a video though. He just never sat down and actually have. There's no way. That's crazy, bro.
And because I
Nigga's so
respect you all
elusive,
so much.
bro. Trying to get like him.
I'm with Andrew, by the way. I couldn't get paid any amount of money to fuck. No offense, Adam. Respect to you. Degenerate sex. I'm not with that. No amount of money.
Yeah, you make $40 a month sitting on your ass. So, and that's from one sponsor, I think, right? So,
Stop exposing him.
no, I mean, I read it online.
But yeah, I'm with Andrew.
Yo, I didn't even peep that, bro. That's from one sponsor. He gets paid millions from literally just Kick. That's it. He doesn't have to do anything else. He is also sponsored by various corporations. Bro's literally getting to the bag. Bro's creating the bag.
That one.
Bro is the money sign on the bag.
I mean, if Adam cheats on me again, maybe not.
Yeah.
But
I'm not a cheater anymore. I left that in the past.
that wasn't the old days. Like,
If you get a divorce, don't you think?
Here's my thing, bro. How it's just, none of it makes any sense to me. She can go film a shoot with a dude. She can literally go get fucked by another man. Live. Not live, obviously. On camera. And broadcast it to all of her supporters. It's gonna get leaked. We're gonna see it, bro. So she can broadcast this to the whole world. And you can have sex with multiple different women for years with her, yet you still value cheating? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, is it cheating because it's in secret? Is it cheating because it's not on camera? Is it cheating because it doesn't make you any money? Like, how do you, but that's not even important. How do you even value that anymore? Like, at this point, she's seen him sleep with a bunch of different women. So what is him going and sleeping with another random woman? What is that doing? She slept with another dude on camera and is gonna show it to hundreds, thousands of people even. So what is her sleeping with another dude really doing to your psyche? Like, you just got clowned on the whole internet for all of this, bro. And then you watched the video and actually liked it. So what is her sleeping with another dude gonna do to you, bro? How do you deem anything cheating?
Think people are going to attribute it to this event?
I always think that we're going to be together forever. I mean, we didn't get married a long time ago. We just got married. But it is unfortunate that if, like, in 10 years we break up because, like, let's say he cheated on me, everyone's going to blame it on the fact that I fucked Jason in July of 2023.
I don't think
no one's going to think about anything else.
Nobody's going to be thinking about the fact that we did this in 10 years, which when you're in the middle of the storm and everybody's freaking out on you every day, it's kind of easy to feel like, oh, this is going to define my life going forward. Now, that may be true to some.
I mean, Destiny is gonna. Oh my God, wrong cake. Oh, let's go. Destiny is gonna be deemed a cuck for like ever, dog. And maybe it's because he has an open relationship. I don't know. That probably plays a pretty big part. But I don't think he's ever letting that go, bro. I don't think anybody's ever letting him get that one off.
To some extent, because this has been such a thing, but I don't really think that it's that likely to follow us 10 years into the future. I don't know.
My hope is to be with Adam forever. That is what I want.
And again, last thing I want to say is this. Well, not last thing, but I think I asked this, but wait, so Lena, which sex was better? Because you haven't had it. Jason was the first dick you've had, right?
You know what? Let me say something.
This nigga Adin is like a fucking middle school. Well, I guess he is like 20 or something. 21 maybe. But it's like, damn, nigga, like you're having a stroke trying to get this question out, bro. Trying to ask her whose dick is better, her husband's or some BBC. Like grow up, bro. Again, maybe I'm just hating, bro. Maybe I take things too seriously. But I feel like two people are having a kind of wholesome conversation. It seems like an intellectual back and forth. And then you just throw in some nonsense, bro. Like dog.
I find this very uncomfortable to talk about. There's not many things I find uncomfortable, but I just find this uncomfortable to talk about. And the reason is not because, I mean, I'm an adult. I know what sex is, of course. I've lived a very varied life. I just feel like, I don't know. We have so many people watching us, and we're just talking about dick and vagina. Don't you think this is below us? I don't know. We're all pretty intelligent people. We talk about the Matrix and how they're trying to dumb us all down and trying to control all of our minds. And this basic.
It's low-key degrading, bro. And I feel like it is like degeneracy is a part of the Matrix. And that's why I say the things that I say in the way that I say them. This is literally nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I'm enjoying it is because I get to analyze the philosophies that each individual lives by. I get to determine what their moral structure is, right? And that just helps me understand how other people work, which in turn I can self-reflect and, you know, compare it to how I think. I think that's pretty mentally stimulating. Like, I don't know, niggas at the end of the day are really just talking about dick and vagina, like he's saying, dick, vagina, sex, with other people, and you know, shit like that low-key does make me uncomfortable because it's like, not childish conversation, but that's really what teenage boys be talking about, dog. Like, come on, can we talk about the socioeconomic state of the world or something?
Instinct talk, I find it very uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable being on this stream. If I was sitting with a woman next to me, the last thing I would talk about is our personal life. I just don't think it's the smart thing to do. And I don't think that it is, I don't have any interest in the personal sex life of any married couple, and I don't want to hear about it, and I don't want to talk about it. And I just find it very uncomfortable. I'm extremely uncomfortable in this situation. That's the truth. And I'm not saying that from a position of weakness. I'm saying it from a position of strength. I don't like talking about these things. I don't like talking about women getting fucked. I don't like talking about what I do with women. I don't like talking about any of it.
And that too, like this, I'm telling you, real get money guys like us, we got better shit to talk about. You feel me? We got better shit to converse about, nigga. I don't know, like it be the same, like growing up, I don't know, I was probably still a virgin around that time, so it really didn't, see, I can say words like that now, yay. I don't know, I was probably still a virgin at that time, so it's like, talking about, oh, this bitch, she her ass fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. If from time to time I could be like locker room talk, like, damn, her shit was fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, you seen that? Type shit. But talking about, oh yeah, I just fucked this bitch, her shit was wet as hell. Like, she got the motherfucking grip. Is it pink? You know what I'm saying? Why am I talking about a girl you just hit? Why does that concern me? Like if Adam literally just started talking about his girlfriends, like, yeah, when he was doing it before, when he was talking about how it snapped back and it was sore after she filmed with him, it's like, bro, why am I watching this? I'm only watching it cause it's relevant. If someone was actually talking about this to me, like he is in the Discord talking to them, I feel a little uncomfortable. I'm just reacting to the video because it's content.
What I do in the bedroom with a woman who I care about should be to a degree private. Sacred. Private, yeah. And I think it should be completely private. Absolutely. And I don't want to hear about anyone else fucking.
But again, these are people who do their sexual activities on camera. So again, like, this level of degeneracy is not new to them and it's damn sure not foreign. She has a OnlyFans. They're P-stars.
I want to make something clear to the I don't watch porn. I've never bought an OnlyFans. I've never paid for sex.